Dear colleagues, today we see that the universities, in order to comply with the regulations, want the teachers to record the video of the interactions that they have with the students, be it a viva voice or an examination or even a class lecture. This has forced the various institutions to go for paid softwares, though the amount of money that is required by each institution seems to be very small. But if you accumulate all the funds that is being transferred from out of our country in order to provide us the service, the amount is really huge. So we as teachers can save a lot of money, and I will just tell you how to do it for free without spending a single pipe. For this, let's go to our dear google.com. Go to Google and type OBS. So when you type OBS Studio, click. The first option you will get is the download you OBS. OBS is open broadcasting software. It's an open software free of cost. Download, go for Windows. If you want to go for Mac, you have a different downloader. For Linux, you have different. So we go for Windows, download the installer. Installer is a 70 MB file and we download it depending on your speed of your computer. I have already installed the OBS system, so it won't be difficult and it will be fast for you to understand the things. It's nothing, it's very simple. You just need to go and click next, and the thing gets installed. Once it is installed, it will be available in your computer programs. The second thing that you need to do is go to Google Meet. Click on Google Meet.
And you can start your meeting instantly. However, you need to remember that when the students want to join Google Meet, the code that you get has to be typed in this portion. So you can go to start meeting and joining. So the screen will pop up and soon you will get the meeting code over here. So this is the meeting code, and this meeting code can be saved for future reference. So this code can be used again and again. You don't need to generate a code each time. The students can also remember that this is the code for this particular subject. You can click join now and this will take you to the screen for joining. And since I am already using one of the cameras for recording this, my camera over here is not switching on. Here you can see that my picture is coming, and then on the top corner you will see the people who have joined in. So whenever a student wants to join in, you will have to allow him to join your group. So this can be done from here. My video I'm trying to use, but it's not coming up. But however, when you do the recording, you will be able to use the video. Now coming back to OBS, here you can see that we have one option over here, Windows option. And if you don't see this particular option over here, you need to right click and add. So here you will see various options like Windows, and then you will see various options like display. And if you want to record your video, you will also have the option of video recording. So these need to be added over here. So when you start a YouTube account which has been created at least 24 hours back. For videos, you will have various options over here. So by default it is 5,000. You can reduce it to 500 or 2,500 depending on the quality of video that you want. The lower the quality, the lesser will be the space taken up. And then finally you can go to audio option. There's no need to change anything. In video option, you will have two options. On the top you will have the default resolution of your device, that is the input device, your computer. However, the output readings can be changed according to the quality of video and the quality and the amount of space that you want to use for your video. So if you lower the second portion, this one particular thing to 400 or 500, the video quality will become little blurry, but the size will also get reduced. So if you want high quality, you can keep it the same as your input reading, so that can be done. Um, Most of the time we see that the students, when we are taking viva and other things, they are not continuous videos. So one student comes and then there is a gap of half a minute or 1 minute before the second student comes. So it's very difficult to go and stop it every time. So you can use your keyboard to do this. For this you need to set up these hotkeys. There it is very simple to set up these hotkeys. You can just type in the word that you want. So if you want to have S for the starting and stopping recording, you can have that, or if you can have control S or control shift P. So whatever option you want to have, you can have this for over here. So I'm using S for starting and stopping recording, and P for pausing and unpausing the video. Advanced settings, you don't need to do anything much. This is the location where you will find your saved videos. So the moment you stop it, the video will be saved over there. So we are going to start the recording, but before that let me take you to the settings. So one more important thing in settings, especially in the output. So here you see there is a link which is called as same as stream. So by default you will find it as same as stream. However, it has to be set to a large file, the second option, because using this option will give you the option to uh, pause and unpause your video. Otherwise you will not get an option to pause and unpause your video. So we start recording, and now you see the pause button is over there. And even if my mouse cursor is like say over here and I press the P button, so you can see over here that the recording has started, and then it can be paused. So it's starting and pausing. Now we go back to the screen, so Google screen over here, and we can see that it is being recorded. So whatever I will be speaking over here, it will be recorded in the OBS software, and when I pause the reading, this thing can be played back. So I stop it, and here you can see the my last video which was recorded. So I will just play this video over here. So the initial part will be the OBS screen, because we are capturing this thing. This can be trimmed by using any of the softwares that we have. So here you can see that my camera was not on, but my picture was on, and on the top you can see the URL, that's the meeting URL is coming, and here all the things can be recorded over here. So I'm just fast forwarding it. So thank you very much for listening to this presentation, and we hope that by using this particular thing we will be able to save a lot of money, not only for your institution but for the country as a whole.